In the South, St. Vincent de Paul trucks are fanning out across Atlanta, picking up high-quality foods that would normally be thrown away. As Paul Boron explains, the Society is offering greater choices for those needing a helping hand, and they're doing so while providing dignity.
Nothing should ever hit the trash can at all. Nothing. Some things you can't save, but trust me, most of it, you can.
Tony Brewster is a man on a mission. The St. Vincent de Paul, Georgia driver visits more than 40 grocery stores every week, collecting unsold food that might otherwise go to waste. Tony is part of the team involved with making the St. Vincent de Paul, Georgia Food Recovery and Distribution Program a success. Every month, St. Vincent de Paul, Georgia collects nearly 40 tons of food, which is distributed to dozens of food pantries throughout the state.
Typically, I can get 10 boxes of frozen meat. I can get 10 or 12 boxes of bread, some dairy.
From pickup to sorting, the food keeps moving.
I take it directly back to the warehouse, the main warehouse, and I go through a processing program. We make sure we got some really good stuff for everybody, and then we date it and put it in the freezer.
Tony's work crisscrossing Atlanta helps fill this food pantry, where recipients shop for what they prefer, and in the process, maintain dignity, and they don't end up with items they don't need.
Typically when a family leaves here, they'll have 50, 60 pounds worth of food. If it's a large family, I've seen them leave with over 100 pounds worth of food. St. Vincent de Paul tries very hard to have a diverse amount of types of food here.
Vincentian Jim Skian with the conference at Immaculate Heart of Mary Catholic Church says a client choice pantry features fruit and vegetables, bread and meat, variety that's a lot like what's available in a full-service grocery store. Neighbors in need choose the items they like, food that meets dietary requirements.
We try very, very hard to treat everybody with respect and with dignity. I think most people, when they leave here, they feel good about themselves. They feel good about the food that they've obtained.
Deacon Ed Patterson at Our Lady of Assumption Catholic Church, who's been involved with the Society as a spiritual advisor for many years, says what sets the Society apart from other organizations is its personal approach.
Well, that is the heart of the Vincentian charism, if you will, that it's person to person. People, it ensures several things. One, that people are not just a number that you're filling in a blank and a sheet of paper, and that you actually have personal contact. And we try to bring Christ to the people who are in need, and we do that by being present to them.
Seeking help, but with dignity as well. It's not just a handout, it's a hand up. And it feels like a partnership. It feels like you're taking responsibility for getting back on your feet. This is awesome.
Lindsey Waltower turned to St. Vincent de Paul after hurting his back and experiencing work issues that resulted in a loss of income. Being able to choose quality groceries at the St. Vincent de Paul food pantry has helped him make ends meet.
My budget is so tight right now. We just weighed my shopping experience, and it was over 100 and something pounds worth of food. So as a single person, that's huge. I mean, that's 2 to 3, maybe 4 weeks of my budget that I didn't have to allocate for food that I can apply towards utilities and gas and those other things. So I have enough food and other supplies to get me through this window. So I'm grateful and very thankful that St. Vincent is here for us and have the resources and the ability to help.
Yeah, I want one of those. Oh, it was great. I walked in, had a good feeling. We did an interview and talked about some of the support that they could offer us in, monetary or any other kind of ways. And I couldn't believe it. It was like a grocery store. We walked in with a buggy and we just went and shopped. And that's amazing. There's an organization that actually does something like this.
Dexie Norman and her fiance were in financial trouble after medical issues and car repairs made money tight. She's grateful for the help she's received from St. Vincent de Paul, Georgia.
Warms my heart. Just warms my heart. And, very blessed.
We give you the opportunity to choose what you want, what you like to eat, and what it is that you want from St. Vincent de Paul.
Vincentian Teresa Obiekwe with the Conference at Immaculate Heart of Mary Catholic Church has been a part of St. Vincent de Paul for nearly 15 years and says the work of the Food Recovery and Distribution Program is just one example of how the Lord works through the society every day.
Yes, St. Vincent de Paul is one of the ministries that I hold dear to my heart. With St. Vincent de Paul, we are able to help people while still maintaining their dignity of life. We walk with you, the individual that you are, and we maintain your dignity as we walk with you and help you to the best as what we can.
On this day, Obiekwe shopped with Walltower. This Air Force veteran appreciates how she and the society have impacted his life, and he believes he has done the same for them.
Pride and ego will have you suffering. So if you can get beyond that and seek help and let people help, because it's amazing when you reach out to get help. My presence here has helped other people. It helps the volunteers be better volunteers. It helps the organization further its mission.
Many times the food pantry provides a window into other ways to help those in need. Vincentians and those who work for the society find this a blessing in and of itself.
So spiritually, it helps me get closer to God, and it has helped me believe that there is a God, and faith. I have faith it's going to be okay. Because most of the time, the people that I help, if I call them 30 days later, 45 days later, they are doing much better. So I just believe there's God out there and He helps out.
I feel closer to God by seeing the good things that happen. Oftentimes, I'll visit folks in their homes and I'll ask them questions and I'll think, where did that come from? Or something will happen that they really need our help and we show up at just that right moment. So you kind of think that maybe God sent us there at that particular time. We're messengers of God. I mean, that may seem a little presumptuous to say, but I think that's true.
Oh, wow. Well, over the years, it's like I said, we've grown. The importance of it, man, is to feed and to help all the less fortunate people. And we do that day in and day out. There are so many people that need help in this world today. And we make it our business to support and to help each and every person we can that needs our help.
Help in the form of a bounty of food that likely would have just gone to waste, and provided by caring hearts in a way that offers dignity through the simple act of grocery shopping. For our Faith in Action, today's Society of St. Vincent de Paul, I'm Paul Boron.